Tell me how you got into coaching.
Initially, it was a bit of an accident. I did my GCSEs and had every intention of getting a job in the summer. My mum was begging me to apply for sixth form just to make sure I had something to fall back on, and I really didn't want to. Lo and behold, September rolled around, didn't have a job. Went back to sixth form, even though I knew it wasn't right, lasted 2 or 3 months and left. And then when I was scrolling or browsing for things to do, there was a level 2 PT apprenticeship course that popped up at a gym near me. Applied for that, and yeah, I was there for maybe a year and a half, which was really good actually, because the qualifications can be quite expensive. But we sort of like learned and worked on the job. They put us through that, and yeah, I did my level 2, level 3, fully qualified by 17, just before 18. And then went into something completely different, and then fast forward 5 or 6 years, I think in the back of my mind I knew it was always something I wanted to go back and do. I think just because there was never like an impetus there or a real push, or that I needed to do it, it was one of the things I was like, oh, I'll do it eventually, or I'll go back soon. But yeah, COVID rolled around, and obviously I think there was a huge boom of people getting into fitness, people getting to running around that time. So I started posting stuff on socials and Insta, just doing runs and a few crazy challenges. And then it was, I think maybe May, June 2020, just as sort of like that first lockdown was easing, when you could meet up with a few people again, whatever it was. Anyway, me and one of my good friends got very drunk on a Sunday afternoon in a park in our hometown, and he was telling me about a business idea that he had, and was so incredibly excited about it and very passionate about it, and it was very infectious. And at the end of him ranting about it for a good while, he asked me what I was going to do, or what my plans were long term. And I said I would eventually like to get back into coaching, and he basically said, what the fuck are you waiting for? And I was like, yeah, fair. Ran home that night, and essentially wrote my notice and handed it in the next day. And yeah, 2 weeks later I was unemployed, sat at home with my laptop thinking, what the fuck have I just done? But yeah, so I mean, 2 accidents really, because if COVID didn't happen, and if that night with my friend didn't happen, and if I had got a job that summer at the sixth form, I would have, yeah, it wouldn't have happened. Which is also a good lesson, I guess, for people who are worrying about having stuff so figured out and not knowing what they're going to do with their life, especially at that age. I mean, I was panicking at 18 thinking, what the fuck am I going to do? Which is absolutely insane now, 12 years on. And yeah, I'd say this time right now is like where I feel 100% certain that this was the right thing.
So good, girls. Keep going, Sam. Well done, girl. Nice, Trav. Come on, mate. All right, mate. Come on.
So yeah, got lucky, I guess.
So talk to me a little bit about like what coaching means to you, why you enjoy it so much.
It's just a fucking buzz in it.
Mate, make a choice, mate. Come on. Last Jack. Who's pushing, mate? Push. Hold on, too good.
I think I've always had like an inherent love for fitness in some capacity, or sport, or really, really competitive when I was younger. I think that probably stemmed from my dad, I think. And obviously that carried over to sport in school. Didn't actually start going to the gym until, I don't know, 14, 15. Until that's not that early, that's quite early actually. But it was just like sort of messing around with mates. I never thought, oh my god, this is what I'm gonna do. I think lads at that age are just sort of going for reasons that they eventually realise don't matter. I guess in my old job before, like I did start coaching properly after when I was like 19, 20, and like managing people there and seeing people like do well or get better in like some capacity, I knew straight away like, oh, I quite like that feeling, which I guess is like a bit selfish really, because yeah, you're helping people, but you're doing it because you enjoy it. So I think from then, and it started to realise then, I was like, right, well, how can, in the back of my mind, how can I do that? Not smart enough to be a fucking doctor or anything like that, and I guess coaching is a simple way to do that, right? And I think everyone, or like the base of everything, especially as humans, like progress is, whether it's happiness or not, I don't know, but feeling like you're getting better or feeling like you're moving towards something and then achieving it and then repeat, achieving it, repeat is a really good feeling. And I think in the coaching world, whether you're, I don't know, we're focused on Hyrox at the minute, aren't we? But whether it's running or bodybuilding or whatever, I think it's really easy for people to forget that and get pulled in so many different directions, when at the base root of it all, it's just, or simply it's all, can I improve and move towards something? And being able to help someone do that and make them realise that it's a lot simpler than they may think, yeah, it's a buzz. And it's really, 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 really easy to want to help and to see and get behind good people doing good things or cool people doing cool shit. So yeah, if you're quite selective with the people you work with and you get on with your clients and you like them and you think they're good people, like you can't help but naturally want to help them, right? And like it is hard, like I think I'm in quite a privileged position, and like PTs or coaches are, and a lot of them have got to remember that they really like love fitness, like it's their hobby. That's why probably most of them have gone down that route. But for the average person, or not the average person, but like for the person who's in, 9 to 5, and he's got a family or job and family and kids to look after, and maybe isn't so in love with fitness, where it's so easy for them to go on the days or do the things that, some days they don't want to do. I think it's impressive to watch as a coach, like all the work that they do, and to appreciate how hard it must be at the end of the day to get in from work, to have to, be responsible for family, whatever, and then go and do the things that we, try and brag that we're so amazing for and we're such hard workers, when in fact it's them that are, I think, the proper hard workers. And to see them then, like down the line, get rewarded for that. Which sometimes gets a bit lost on social media, because you're just seeing all the top boys and the top girls. That's a really, really, really good feeling. So I guess it's a good feeling for me. So I guess the reason I'm a coach is because I'm really selfish and I like doing things that make me feel good. But yeah, it's just a buzz, and I think over this weekend, seeing people get rewarded in any kind of capacity for doing something they've worked at is, yeah, it's a fucking buzz.
I love that.